The market breaks through resistance, then comes back down. Is it finally time to start looking higher?
This is Invest with Jacob.
Okay, guys, so the market pushed up through our resistance box today, but then came back down into it at the close and after, and has been sitting at the top of the resistance box ever since. While breaking the 764 does make it more likely we look higher, it did not escape the resistance box and push higher as we had hoped, so we do need to be cautious here that we are still in a wave 2. The NQ does look better and makes me more confident that we look higher, but again, the ES lagged today and we should approach this with some caution. I'll get into all that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so another great day for us today in our room. We made about a 17% gain, nothing huge, but we did get long as soon as they broke yesterday's high and rode it all the way up from there for a nice little gain. So another win for us. If you want to know more about that, stay tuned toward the end of the video. For now, we jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And as you can see, we pushed up through our resistance box here, but we're unable to really escape and push away from it, which is what you'd want to see. And then they kind of fell back down into resistance at the close here and after hours. Now, over on the NQ, when we get into that, you'll see that they pushed up much higher and held above the resistance box at the close. So it does make me a little more confident we're looking higher, but the ES, as I said in the intro, is lagging a bit in that regard. So the way we're looking at this, guys, is that we have right now our primary count is off of this high. Okay, so we had a big wave A down to this bottom, and then we had a very small wave A up here, a wave B down, and we're trying to complete this wave C over here towards 40.50. And what we got is a wave off of this B low. We've got a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then a 1-2 setup. And we'd be looking for wave 3 of 3 to hit this 39.50 area right about this top, okay, that we had from this A wave. We should see it hit right around there, maybe a little higher, and then pull back towards this 3,900 area and then push up towards 4,000 to complete wave 3, a pull back in 4, and then up in 5 towards that 40.50 area. So that is the ideal path. That is the primary count, is that we are looking to push this up, but we are cautious about that for a few reasons. Number one, this wave 1 up is very sloppy and a diagonal, which we know are not reliable. And number two, the whole count up has been a little bit overlapping and sloppy, and that makes me very cautious about the count. I am not super enthused about it, which is why we've been day trading this instead of swing trading it. So each day, once I get confirmation that we're looking higher, we're entering SPY calls or QQQ calls, whatever market you want to play. And today's confirmation was breaking over yesterday's high, which they did right at the open. We bought very early today and then rode it the rest of the way up for about a 17% gain. So did pretty well today, again, using that confirmation. And that's why we're not swing trading these for longer term, because this market is very choppy and this structure is very sloppy right now. So again, the primary is higher, but we do still have this 1-2 setup that we're looking at. So the secondary count, okay, or the alternate count right now, is that this was wave 4 up, the circle 4 here. We got wave 1 down. And even though they pushed above the 764, it technically doesn't invalidate a wave 2 until it goes above where wave 1 started. So 39.50 is where wave 1 started. So if we break that, then it invalidates that count, and that is no longer a count. More often than not, wave 2s stay within the 764 and 0.5 or 50% retrace on the move up. However, they can go higher and come down. It just happens less often. So anytime we break the 764, it is much more likely that we're going to head higher and take out this high. Okay, and that's what we did today, is took out the 764. However, it was more of a poke and reversal than it was kind of a takeout and go. So I am still cautious about which count we're in. Until we break this 39.50 high, that will be our confirmation that we're headed up towards that 40.50 level for this next move in A, which is the 1.0 extension of this A wave here and this B wave down here. All right, and that is our target for ES. So those are the 2 counts, same 2 counts we've been tracking. And until they take out this 39.50 high, this wave 2 is still a valid option. All right, guys, over on the NASDAQ. Okay, as you can see, they pushed up through the resistance much better, much higher, and then on their pullback, they held well above the resistance. They're still holding above the resistance now, and what you'd like to see here is one more push higher to complete this wave 3 in the 12,200 to 12,250 range, right around this high, which is 12,256. So in that range, we would look for this wave 3 to complete, wave 3 of 3. Let's be clear about that. So we would look for that to complete in that area, then a pullback in 4 towards the resistance box, and then up in 5 of 3, just above this high at about 12,300, 12,350. Then another pullback in bigger 4, and then a push up towards that 12,550 range. So the NASDAQ is looking better in its count, stronger than ES for sure. And that is what I am using as the leading indicator that we are looking higher, because right now ES is still murky and was not able to get the same kind of push up out of the resistance box that the NASDAQ was. So again, we are looking for them to push higher again up towards this 12,250 as the primary, and then a pullback, and then up towards 12,300, 12,350 for this wave 3 to complete, pull back in 4, and then up towards 12,550 to complete the entire move. If they come back down and break through here and break this low is now the important support on the NASDAQ. If they break this low here at 11,727, then it becomes more likely we're going to start heading back down and extend this A wave lower that we have down here, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. This A wave down here, we would look to extend that lower. So if they can take out this wave 2 low here that we have, then it becomes very likely we're heading down from that point. So that is what we're looking at on the NASDAQ. We're looking for our primary count, just like on ES, as a push higher. And we're looking as our alternate count here as a break of the support level down here at 11,727. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, okay, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. All right, there's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it will take you right over to our website. Once you get over there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial, because I want you to get in there and test it out. I want you to make sure you love it. I want you to make sure it's for you and that it's your type of trading, and that you become part of our trading family before you ever spend a penny. And our first room here, the Invest with Jacob room, that's my room. You get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. There's also training videos in there, educational area. There's all kinds of different things in there besides just trading. You can learn Elliott Wave, you can learn trading, you can learn all kinds of different trading styles. Really talented group of traders in there that can help you become better traders. We do trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade them, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, although lately we have been day trading because of the sloppy structure that we've seen. But we don't normally day trade in my room. So if you are looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. You've seen in the videos here over the last week or two, the 800% gains, 1400% gains on this binary trading. It's a very unique style. You kind of have to see it to fully understand it, and that's why we give you that 7-day free trial. And guess what, guys? You can cancel any time. There's no commitment. There's never a contract or anything. You can sign up and quit the very next day, or you can stay on with us if you love it. PT also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into a small account and is building it, trading mini ES futures using disciplined trading methods. He's averaging 3 to 4% gains per week in there to show you how to build a small account into a large savings or retirement account. Guys, we would love to have you in there so we can make some money together. All right, guys, key takeaways for today. We're looking for a push higher in both indexes. For the ES, we're looking for a push up towards that 3950 area, this high, and possibly a little higher, and then a pullback, and then back up to complete wave 3 around 4,000. And we are being very cautious about this because of the lack of push up over the resistance. It was kind of poke and return to resistance. So we are being a little bit cautious about this being a wave 2. And if that's the case, we would look for a move down that breaks this support level first, this 3809 level, and then ultimately if it breaks this 3775 level, that would be a big red flag that we're headed lower towards that 3450 area. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of deal. We are looking for a push higher up towards this 12,250, 12,300 area, then a pullback, and then up towards 12,350, 12,400 to complete wave 3, and then 4 and 5 up towards that 12,500 area. However, if they do break this low down here at 11,727, then we should look lower than in an extension of the A wave down. Guys, it is the weekend, okay? Get yourself a drink, enjoy your family, get away from the computer for a while, and have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you next week.